Hi, I'm Doug, and this is The Omnibus. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the 2016 Ghostbusters. Now, first off, I have to say that I haven't seen the film, so I'm not going to talk at all about whether it's a good movie or not. I don't know, it may very well be very good. But what I do want to talk a little bit about is the controversy surrounding the film and why I think it failed to find an audience. Now, I think at this point it's pretty clear that it's not a box office success. It may very well break even, but movie studios don't make movies to break even. I don't think the problem with the film had anything to do with the fact that it was a female cast. These are incredibly talented people who have had very successful films in the past, a very talented director. I don't think that's the problem at all. I think the problem was that the studio simply didn't understand the core audience for Ghostbusters and what their expectations were. Now, yes, certainly there are people in the audience who are upset at the fact that it was a female cast. There are always going to be idiots, but I don't think that's the reason that this movie hasn't seemed to have found its audience and has not been terribly successful. Honestly, I think what happened here is that they alienated the core audience of Ghostbusters, the fans of the original film, the original characters. I think this was a problem that the studio just simply wasn't aware of, and there was really a very simple solution. If I were going to make a Ghostbusters movie with a new cast, here's how I would do it. Instead of taking the new cast and setting them up as the original Ghostbusters and completely ignoring the plot of the original film, the characters in the original film, I would set them up in the same universe as the original Ghostbusters film. I would not ignore the characters from the previous films. Here's what I would do. I would have made the new cast a group of women who work in corporate America. They're not particularly happy with the jobs that they're in. And on the weekends, their hobby is they go out and do ghost hunting. And at some point, they decide they're going to quit their jobs and make ghost hunting their full-time living. So they go out and buy a Ghostbusters franchise from the original cast. This would give you an opportunity to bring in Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson as their original characters, selling them the franchise, showing them the ropes, training them how to use the equipment, and you got maybe 40 minutes of a movie there where you've got endless opportunities for interaction between the original cast of Ghostbusters and this new cast, with plenty of opportunities for humor. Then the rest of the movie, you can go off and have their own Ghostbusters adventures. This does two things. It allows fans of the original Ghostbusters movie access to the new film through the original cast. It allows them to see that original cast interacting with the new characters, teaching them how to be Ghostbusters. And it sets up the new movie as a franchise on its own, without negating the possibility of more Ghostbusters movies with the original cast. I think had they done something like this, there would have been no controversy at all. People would have been happy to see the original cast coming into the movie. They would have grown to like the new cast in these roles, and Columbia would have an opportunity to have two sets of franchises on their hands, the new cast of Ghostbusters and the original cast. It just seems like a win-win that they completely missed the boat on.